another one.
How's it going, guys? William here. Welcome back to another one up, and today we're playing Firewatch. It's a game I've been excited to play with you for a while. I've played it before. I've played it to the death. It's a game that normally people wouldn't necessarily play through more than once. But yeah, this game, great. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Julia. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. So what's your, major? You slur the word major and it smells like cause. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours, she asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? Was that a burn, you ask? She says definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Yeah, so you guys are going to love this game. If you haven't seen it already, you're really going to enjoy it. I love it. It's a beautiful game, and it's a powerful game as well. It's a very powerful game. I love the art style. I just love what it represents. It's just a fantastic game. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia's in love and wants to bring it to class with her. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while she walked this dog. It's badass. You pick the beagle and she names him Bucket. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m. and the heat still radiates off of the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some. Couple of little idiots. That will be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. God, just look at it, guys. This was high on my list of games of last year. Like, this was very high up that list. 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun night. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You ignore her. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty about being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Very nice. The design, they've just done a fantastic job of capturing the world they've created, and the way they build up the story, as you're seeing, is pretty good. Gives you a real strong backstory So we got 8 more miles until we get to Two Forks Lookout Tower, which is where we're headed. Oh, better get over that. You may have noticed the art style of Henry, who we're playing as, is very Pixar-y. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folk from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. Fuck. Dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. You beat his goddamn face in. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids gets waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Agree if she commutes back and forth, which is a hell of a commute. 2,000 miles is a hell of a commute, but we can't convince her not to take it. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says it will be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. 1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She's 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Okay. So pretty. Wow. Just like a Victoria's Secret model. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class, her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the call at Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. It's a good year. It's the year I was born. It's a pretty good year. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. You are determined to take care of her by yourself. So it looks like it's taken us a day or two. When we got here it was dusk, and now it looks like it's maybe morning or midday. So quite the hike from our pickup truck to Two Forks Lookout. There's a deer. There's a deer. I've seen one of these in real life. If you watch the channel, you'd know that. Watch it prance away. Seen one of those. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she does go to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter, drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You trust that she sleeps like a rock. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice over there. Over time you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything is a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple of nights a week. You look forward to those nights. 1989. One night you are stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. I have played through this intro so many times and it still gets to me every time. It's just the nature of dementia is terrifying. I just wouldn't believe that dementia isn't terrifying for everybody. Just the thought of it and the people who deal with it, the people who look after people who have dementia, just I have so much respect for those people because it must be impossibly difficult. So we've made our way to this watchtower, this very rickety wooden watchtower that I would not really like to be climbing up in reality. But look at that though. Just green as far as we can see. I like that. That is something I do like about the rickety watchtower that we're in. Have we been past the door? We must have. The mountains and the trees. I would love to visit one of these nature parks in America just because they look amazing. Okay, we have light. We have
Two Forks
light.
Tower.
Hello. So we got a radio.
Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Hello? Whoever
Hello.
this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse
Oh.
me?
What?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
That's
lady.
a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I
Well, you're
sleep
nosy for a start.
forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
You've killed 3 ex-husbands.
Okay, you've killed 3 husbands. You're a black widow and you're just out here until the heat dies down and then you'll kill again.
Ooh, very good. Bravo, Henry.
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite. Now you.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's
Goodbye.
see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
I'm happy to be playing this again. There isn't much difference in any playthrough I've ever done, but I really enjoy it. Day one. I'm probably going to throw subtitles on. Just in case I get caught talking whilst the game tries to relay some information.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon.
Like now.
You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
She can see us, so she must be in one of the She must be nearby. Okay, let's grab that. Okay, let's throw subtitles on first. Then I'm happy. Now I'm happy. Now we can go ahead with that.
Hey, sorry. Guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Ooh.
14 hours.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
West-facing
Are
window.
those fucking fireworks?
West-facing. I'm guessing that's this one.
I need you to confirm. Do you see them?
Compass, west.
Seriously,
Oh,
are you
there
seeing
they
this?
are.
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No.
Really
You
dangerous.
need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
I'm not really a disciplinarian type of guy.
You know,
Make
I'm
him
not.
knock it off without smoking a joint with him, okay?
Sure, all right.
Good. Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
That's secure.
Secure.
Shut up.
Okay, so we've got our first assignment as a fire watchman in Two Forks. So we're going to head on down there and we're going to tell these firework using idiots to stop politely, because we don't have a whole lot of authority, I would assume. Okay, so we need to be heading west. So we'll follow this path here. We need to find a rope on the way there in the NFS cash box 306 with the super secure combination of 1, 2, 3, 4, which is apparently the combination for every box in the national park that we're in. Very, very secure. Okay, so we'll keep following this path. This seems to be west. We'll do that. And hopefully these guys will cut us some slack and give the fireworks a rest. So we slept until 6:45. 14 hours of sleep, apparently. I dream of 14 hours of sleep. I honestly can safely say I probably get about 4 hours of sleep a night. I am not a very... is this? 306. I'm not the best sleeper in the world. I don't get a lot of sleep. So 14 hours for Henry is impressive.
I found the supply box.
Great.
Ah,
So are there a lot of these out in the woods?
Yeah, we got them all over the Shoshone. They saved us a lot of back and forth from the trailhead.
Shoshone.
Don't take all the good stuff.
Yeah, all right.
Good stuff. I'm excited for good stuff. 1, 2, 3. That's a 4. 4. Ah, we still got our wedding ring on. That's good. Let's have a look at this. Let's read. 7th of the 7th, 86. Ron. Hey man, guy couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. Found one of those bars you liked. Hiking into the park, but let's get fucked when I'm back. Wow. Wow, Dave. Wow. That is... You wrote that down. I mean, if you said it out loud, that's fine, but who actually writes swear words down in an actual letter, in an actual memo? Dave does. Bloody Dave. Let's keep it. We'll keep it. We can review that later. Oh, he... Okay, got the rope.
I tracked down that rope. It was right where you said.
Great. So you should be set to get down to the lake.
Awesome. We also have found a granola bar. We're not going to tell Delilah about that. We're going to eat that. We're just going to... She said not to take all of the good stuff, but I needed that granola bar. Let's just make a note of everything we need and get out of here. Get out of here, man. Okay, so we are here. We need to head down. So where's the lake? Oh, there, the lake. Okay, so just head on straight and we should make it there. Follow the sound of fireworks. Oh, it's just idiocy to be using fireworks in a place like this, isn't it? In the middle of summer, when it's already really risky to get forest fires, you're setting off fireworks, guys. Just sort it out. I love the location. You're gonna notice a theme on the channel. Hop. You're gonna notice a theme that I generally play quite different looking, very pretty games. That's what I do with a lot of my free time. Similar kind of games that I play. I visually pleasing, so I don't always go for like hyper realistic graphics. Oh, we found a rope hook. This is perfect for me. It's nice and relaxing for the most part.
This shale slide is steep. How do you expect me to get down this?
I don't remember it being that bad. It's not even named on our topos.
I mean...
Yeah, well, I'd go with Widowmaker.
Come on, it's really not that bad.
It's a 50-foot cliff made of rocks that look like knives.
They
Got a
just
point.
look like knives, okay? Plus, there's already a Widowmaker on the backside of Carter Mountain. It would be confusing.
Amazing. Okay, so we've just got this job and we are now expected to rappel down a 50-foot cliff. Let's just do it. They're still setting off. How many fireworks do they have? Okay, well, let's get down there. So yeah, as I was saying, this is the perfect kind of game for me. It's just, it stands out so much in comparison to like, well, there goes our ability to walk, and she said it wasn't dangerous. Amazing.
Hey,
What the hell's wrong with you?
Widowmaker got the best of me.
What exactly happened?
My rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Well, be careful for Christ's sake.
I mean, we didn't want to do it in the first place. You kinda made us. Henry was not interested in that at all. Oh, look at the way the sun's setting, the birds.
It is a hell of a nice camping spot down here by the lake.
I haven't been down there in years, but yeah, Jonesy Lake area is perfect.
She hasn't been down here in years. So how long has she been working out here? How long have you been here, Delilah? What do we have here? Beer cans. Of course.
A bunch of empty beer cans. They threw them all over hell.
The idiots down at the lake?
Yeah, them. I just found where they're hanging out. What do you know? People with shitty manners drink shitty beer.
What, you don't like a cold Musqua Light on a hot day?
No, I do. But then again, I didn't say my manners were any good. Better than these fucking litter bugs, though. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Let's clear it all up. We're trying to make a good impression on our first day on the job. I mean, we already woke up at 6:45 p.m. It's not the greatest start, so we can at least clear up a few beer cans to make it better. We've got backpacks over here. So it looks like it's 2 people, or at least...
They left their packs tied up here.
Don't fuck with them. The last thing we need is some hikers filing a report about harassment.
I wasn't going to. I wasn't going to fuck with them. I was just saying that... And they've left their fire on. Let's get that. Let's get that put out. Clean up the rest of these beer cans and then... They've got more fireworks, so they've got more. They've left 4 fireworks here.
Found the fireworks. They didn't even try to hide them.
Well, confiscate them.
Yeah. Yeah, these are our fireworks now. I feel like this would be the perfect job for me. In reality, I would love to be in this position, going down onto a lake to tell people, okay.
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
So, oh,
There are panties.
There are what?
I don't want to say that word again.
Why, because you're 12?
Gross. We picked them up. We didn't need to pick them up, but we picked them up. So one of these people is definitely a girl. Oh. Let's just not report those. Let's not talk about them because it was already embarrassing enough the first time.
I found them in the lake.
Skinny dipping.
Yeah.
Is that a guy over there?
Oh boy. Enjoy dealing with that.
Thanks, Delilah. At least they have good taste in music. Bit of cheap talk. Bit of cheap talk. We love a bit of cheap talk.
Don't pull any more shit or you're fucked, all right?
Whoa!
Threaten us? Yeah, who the hell are you, creep?
That escalated.
One of those lonely guys who likes to boss people around. Why do
House
people
phone's ringing.
all right to
Excellent.
hysterical?
That's what you want. That's annoying. We're going to ignore it and carry on. I took your fireworks.
Where? I confiscated your fireworks.
Our fireworks? What? You dick!
Also, setting off fireworks out here isn't just stupid, it's illegal.
Illegal.
So is stealing, asshole. That's so fucking
Not
filthy.
confiscating, guys.
You're gonna pay for that.
Confiscating is not illegal.
Out of here. Ew, totally. You're gross.
Is this person ever going to stop ringing me?
Bad man out.
I'm never going to answer the house phone. I'm never going to answer the house phone. Okay, they're gone. And they're gone too. So they apparently didn't take very kindly to me taking their fireworks. They've swam to the other side of the lake.
I hope they drown.
Yow.
I don't think anyone would mourn a couple of future arsonists.
Just gonna go ahead and not log that as a threat.
Thanks.
But seriously though, thanks for dealing with it.
Don't worry, I got this. It's my job. And your boombox doesn't work anymore. Okay, so it looks like we can get back home this way. So we've confiscated their fireworks, we've scared them off, we've thrown their boombox in the lake, despite the absolute banger they were playing. This video is going to get copyright claim. I could cut it out. I could cut the song out. I could cut the audio out. That would also cut out my my house phone ringing, but I'm not going to because the song's a banger. I'm leaving it in. I'm leaving it in. Just waiting for that copyright claim. Who cares? Yep, you need to hear it. Okay, so we'll make our way back to the watchtower. And it's getting late. I would imagine we'll be calling it an evening when we get back. That's probably for the best. We Henry has got a bit of a temper. That escalated. He didn't need to react in that way. I picked a choice that I thought wouldn't necessarily have that angry of a reaction, but it did. It did. We're an angry guy, but it's understandable. Remember everything he's been through. You know, he's been through a lot. His first day on the job, just cleaned up a lot of beer cans. They drank an awful lot of beer, I must say. For them to be even in a lake after drinking that much beer is really dangerous, but obviously they don't care about
I have a bit of
safety.
a confession to make.
What is it?
What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're
Says
not
a
the
lot.
first boss to be guilty of that.
I know, I know I can get a little pushy, you know, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, you know, I'll try to make it up to you.
Oh,
Anyway, let
Thanks,
me know when you
Delilah.
get back to your lookout.
that didn't sound seedy at all. Okay. Yeah, she is a bit pushy. She was a bit pushy last night too. We were tired. We'd had a long day. We've had some stuff going on lately in life. You know, we just need a little bit of a break. Hopefully she now understands that we need some space sometimes. Yeah. But we forgive her. She's got a lovely voice. At least we have somebody to talk to out here. Could have been pretty lonely without anyone. That's thunder. A little bit of thunder.
Hey, I heard some thunder.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a storm out to the north.
Oh,
That's
the north.
bad, right? Because of the lightning?
It just means we'll be busy. Hurry home and try not to get hit by lightning.
Yeah, I'm not sure I got a lot of choice in getting struck down.
Especially not with your electric personality.
Ah, ha, 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 ha.
Ugh.
I see my joke did not spark your sense of humor.
Ugh.
What, you're not enjoying our current conversation?
Okay, that was a good one.
Oh my God, lady.
The arc of our budding friendship.
How exactly are you in charge?
Oh, getting involved.
Aw, Henry, that's a good one.
You satisfied?
Yes.
Okay. Well, can sense a budding friendship growing here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. What do we have in here? Let's not tell Delilah that we're opening this one. Let's copy the map information. Get a little bit of that going. Nope, we don't want to close it. What have we got in here? Flashlight. Funny story about flashlight. I got one. Hold on. I got a really powerful mag light shone in my eye as a child. So I was playing hide and seek, and I was hiding under a bed in a really dark room, and cave.
What's in this cave down here?
In Thunder Canyon?
Thunder Canyon?
Thunder
Hey,
Canyon.
I didn't name it. But in the cave, I don't know, rocks. NFS tells people not to go too far in there. It's pretty dangerous.
So,
So I say, fuck it. You're a grown man, you can go where you want.
Yeah, I am a grown man.
used to go caving with someone back in Colorado. She loved it. Might be great to explore it sometime this summer.
Well, that could be fun.
That
Obviously,
echo.
be very careful.
It doesn't seem that dangerous. Whoa, whoa! Ah, no!
Henry!
Seriously, it's completely fine in here.
God damn it.
We got her that time. Okay.
This cave is gated off.
It's to stop spelunkers from dying without getting the keys from the Forest Service office first.
Oh,
Makes sense.
Although Debbie says she lost them like 3 years ago, so maybe its mysteries are locked away for good.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, but maybe
God
you can
damn
find
it.
another one to get your caving kicks in.
Oh, this one's so close to home and convenient, though.
Aw, sorry, Hank.
yeah. So as a kid, I was playing hide and seek, hiding under a bed in a dark room, and A friend of mine came in and stuck this huge mag light underneath the bed and just turned it on, and it was right in front of my eye, my left eye, and I was blind in that eye for hours. What the hell?
There's some guy out here giving me the creeps.
The creeps? Wait, he's looking at you? Is he doing anything else?
I don't think so.
Henry, there's something someone should have told you about this area.
Oh no.
What is it?
It's outside.
Come on.
Oh, she's already.
Thing. And people come and go as they please. It's madness.
Yeah, okay. I get it.
Look, bumping into someone in the middle of nowhere is part of the fun.
Delilah just sassed us. She just sassed us, okay? I'm too much tired for joking, Delilah. Yeah, so I was blind for a couple of hours there, which doesn't sound like a long time, but it really is a really long time when you can't see out of one of your eyes. And ever since then, one of my pupils is always bigger than the other. My left pupil is always bigger than the other, which is weird because you would assume it would be smaller after that because it would shrink because of the light, but no. Ever since then, it's one of my pupils is always more dilated than the other, and it has opticians baffled. Been to many opticians. It hasn't affected my sight in any way. Still have 20/20 vision. Proud of myself, you know. I got my, keeping that 20/20 there. But yeah, it's baffled opticians because they can't understand why that's happened. It's not really a common thing. I've never come across anybody else who has it. Oh, wait, yeah, I've never come across anyone else who has that. I say issue. It's not really an issue. It doesn't cause me any grief. It just looks strange sometimes when when I'm looking for it, and other people don't really notice it. They notice it very rarely, unless I point it out. When I point it out, then they're like, "Oh yeah, you're right. You have got one pupil that's bigger than the other." That's how everybody speaks. That's everybody else in the world's voice. That's how you sound. That's what you sound like. Let's get up here. Trail closed sign. Oh, it is not Henry's day for falling down.
Well, that trail isn't closed anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took care of the blocked path. It was backbreaking, but, anything for the service.
Oh, Henry's just getting in on the jokes.
Anytime.
What have we got here? Look, oh, it's our outhouse. Oh!
I don't think there's any fictional character I hate more than Forrest Burns.
Forrest Burns.
As an employee of the Forest Service, that is treason.
Forrest
He really
Burns.
freaked me out as a kid.
What a name.
He inspired me to spend the bulk of my 30s keeping the wilderness safe.
A shrink would have a field day with you.
Thanks, Mom.
What kind of name is Forrest Burns anyway?
Well, that would be a pun, Hank. A glorious pun.
I went to junior high with a guy named Royal Butts.
Royal?
Royal Butts.
I didn't think anyone had been named Royal since the 1850s.
Ah.
Well, Royal's mom, Flo, was a bit of a trendsetter.
Flo Butts?
Flo
Man,
Butts.
that's even worse.
Yeah, well, it's still better than Forrest Burns.
Yeah, Forrest Burns is a good one. I'm with Delilah on this, Henry. What the hell?
What can I do for you?
Well, my typewriter is on the ground outside of my tower.
You right?
Yeah, look, the wind? No. How the hell?
You should get inside.
Oh, that's broken glass.
Me?
Why is our typewriter on the floor all the way down here? I mean, it looks like it's not broken. I mean, it looks like a pretty set. Oh, someone's been in here. They've smashed the window.
Someone broke in.
Hey, what?
They wrecked the place. Threw my typewriter out the window. Motherfucker.
Holy shit. I'll let the Forest Service know what happened.
Oh, what have they... Why would anybody need to do that? They've been through everything.
Place is trashed.
Okay, I put in a call.
That was fast.
Yeah, well, do you have any idea who could have done this?
I did probably
Oh,
piss off the
yeah.
girls at the lake. Ugh, fuck them.
Well, I'll have the Rangers keep an eye out for a couple of young women and question any they find.
You do
I
that,
can't
Delilah.
believe someone would do this. I worry about bears and fires, and that's about it. And now I've got to worry about some, violent campers?
Violent campers.
Okay, in the morning I'm going to call my friend Patty, who works the desk down in Cody. They keep a list of everyone who's officially been in and out of the trailhead since, I don't know, forever, and see if we can get a list of names. We won't get much, but at least if anything else happens, we can refer to it and see if anything comes up.
Thanks.
Perfect.
I need you to feel safe out here.
Just tell me
point
where to
the
find a
Forest
gun.
Service weapons cache, and I'll feel safer than the Pope in his little car.
Yeah, someone made the choice years ago that leaving people with infinite amounts of alone time and a gun was kind of a bad idea.
Smart people.
Grenades?
I'll see what I can do.
So that's it. We made it through day one. Valleys and peaks. Valleys and peaks. So we got a lot of sleep, 14 hours to be exact. But we also had to stop people setting off fireworks while they were skinny dipping 2 naked girls that we couldn't get a very good eye on. They were pretty distant, playing some banging tunes. They didn't take kindly to us asking them to stop. Then we saw a weird, creepy guy on our way back to the tower. And when we got back, someone had ransacked it. Ransacked our tower. I'm awake.
Hey, wake up.
But we're going to call it there, guys. We're going to call it there. But if you enjoyed this new series, Firewatch, like, subscribe, share. Share it with a friend, share it with your mom, share it with your dad, share it with anyone. It really helps. Don't forget to follow me on social media too, because you can get a lot of updates and you can speak to me on there. So follow Another One Up on Instagram and on Twitter, Another One Up Plays. That's at Another One Up Plays. But until next time, guys, take care.